know, it's a long way from the Garden of Eden to the resurrection. Along the way, we have attempted to explain away our self-centered approach to life and have categorized our ignorance as a result of circumstances beyond our control. Often we have called ourselves the children of God, but our broken relationships and religious rituals build a wall between us and the one we glibly call our Maker. We build our kingdoms, construct weapons of mass destruction, build walls of prejudice, celebrate our knowledge of the universe, and act as though God is our personal cosmic servant. But there are days when our clever words of confidence fail the test of reality, and we hear those haunting words reminding us, all we, like sheep, have gone astray.
All
If God is God, it follows that life should be black and white, with a system of checks and balances, as in do the right thing and receive the benefits. Do the wrong thing, end up in the garbage bin of the universe. Forget all those fancy philosophical words. Jettison those sentimental phrases and face facts that we must be masters of our own destiny, because the keys to a full life are power and wealth. Celebrate the moment, build a world to your liking. Sorrow, grief, tragedy, obstacles, such is life. So make up your own mind to be strong and beat the odds. Success is yours if you decide to persevere. But what if love is not just an emotion? What if life encompasses both pain and joy, time and eternity, questions and answers, and the presence of God, who knows firsthand about suffering and death? The God who has chosen to walk with you in the midnights of life and help carry your griefs and sorrows. Have you ever seriously considered why we think we can live as we please in this world without God knowing how we are doing? Adam and Eve, now there's a pair. Yet we're just like them, thinking we could hide from God in his own garden, attempting to hide their mistakes under a blanket of leaves, blaming a serpent for their choices. Child of weakness is not a flattering title for the human race. Instead of sending us all to the outer darkness and hopelessness, God says, "Find in me thine all in all." And Jesus paid it all. Jesus washed away our sin and made it white as snow. Oh, we know about judgment when society finds out that you've broken the law. We have legal codes, fines, prison terms, labels like felon. There are penalties and lifelong labels for the guilty. The amazing difference between our ideas about guilt and consequences and God's ideas is that God looks at you not as deserving to suffer forever, but as a person who can be changed by his love and grace. What God offers you is not just a second chance if you promise to do better. He offers you a new life, a life cleansed of the past and freed from every failure. The final judgment was handed down 2,000 years ago on a Roman cross outside Jerusalem. Jesus died, your soul to save. It is a long journey from the Garden of Eden to the resurrection of Jesus Christ. The multiplied regions of our world offer various moral guidelines, ideas about God, and philosophical structures on which to build your life. But there is only one faith in which the God of eternity and reality is described as amazing love. How can it be that thou, my God, should die for me? On this Palm Sunday, we revisit the last day Jesus entered Jerusalem to the adulation of people desperate for God's help in the world of heartache and despair. They hailed Jesus as a king, and he is so much more. Within that week, our Savior was rejected, judged, and crucified. The shallow expectations of the world were crushed, but it is in his death of those inadequate expectations that God entered into our world to cast death and evil aside once and for all and love us into his eternal family. No condemnation now, I dread. Jesus and all in him is mine.